If you can't lose weight right now, the truth is you're taking in more calories than you think you are, and that's the exact thing that's holding you back from losing the weight that you want. But look, I understand. So for me, I'm a dad. I work 10 to 12 hours a day. It's very difficult to eat the right things to stay on track. That's why today I'm going to go through 4 options that are from McDonald's that are decently macro friendly that you can actually grab on the go and automatically plug things in and know how many calories you're taking in and make sure you're well on your way to losing the weight that you actually want. So we're going to dive into the first one starting right now. Okay, the first option I'm going to dive into when it comes to just McDonald's options that you can grab, it's actually a breakfast option, and it's going to be the sausage McMuffin with egg. And with this, I'm looking at the macros right now. So it has 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of total carbs, 31 grams of total fat. So honestly, it's pretty balanced for the most part. So the big thing that you're looking for when it comes to weight loss in general, and specifically losing body fat, is, okay, you want to find something that's going to be higher in protein and just balance when it comes to carbs and fats. And while this is just a little bit lower on the protein side, 20 grams is still pretty good. Honestly, you really don't need to grab 2 of these. What I would say do is grab 1 of these, just 1, and then maybe have like a protein shake with it or something like that, because that would balance things out perfectly. So for me, if I'm on the go, typically I'm going to have a protein powder with me, or basically stop at any convenience store or just gas station right now. You're going to be able to find Muscle Milk. Also, the Core Power are phenomenal. Those are really freaking good, but there is definitely plenty of protein options for you there, even if you were going to grab some beef jerky or something like that. But the sausage McMuffin with an egg is the first option. And remember, it's going to be 480 calories. Checking that right now. 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 31 grams of fat. So again, not really that bad of an option. Grab 1. I wouldn't grab 2 unless you know for a fact what your macros are, your protein, carbs, and fats. So then you can just be able to plug 2 of these in. Second option you can grab from McDonald's is probably one of the most macro-friendly things that they actually have on the menu, and it's going to be their McCrispy chicken strips. Now, I didn't price it out. I looked at what are the macros for a 4-piece. So looking at it right now, it's a total of 460 calories. You have 40 grams of protein, 24 carbs, 23 grams of fat. That is exactly what you want. Like with the sausage McMuffin with the egg, like I was saying with that one, which was the first option, and because obviously you got to have a breakfast option, I told you to pair a protein shake with it because it would just give you some more protein in, or help you get some more protein in. With this, you could really just eat the chicken strips and you're perfectly fine because you're getting 40 grams of protein, which is a lot. Carbs are a little bit lower, right at 24. Fat is a little bit lower, right at 23. The only thing to be aware of here is pick a sauce that is going to not be super high in fat or something like that. I don't know really like what barbecue sauce would be higher in carbs, but it's like really tiny, wouldn't be that bad. I'm really not sure what the like sweet and sour sauces are or anything like that, but that might be a really good option. But just look into it, figure that piece out. But the McCrispy chicken strips are a really, really good option when it comes to just grabbing something from McDonald's. So grab 4 of those. Honestly, if you wanted to do 2 orders, that's probably what I would do, because then I'm looking at getting 80 grams of protein, which is pretty good. And then from there, I just have to figure out, okay, what's a leaner source of protein that I can take in later on, and they maybe just like some chicken and something else, and that's really it. But overall, it's a really good option. All right, we're gonna come at you with option number 3 when it comes to what you can get that's semi-macro friendly on a McDonald's menu, and it's going to be the McDouble. So the McDouble is gonna have 390 calories, which is pretty good. It also is going to have 20 grams of protein, 32 carbs, and then 20 grams of fat. So not that bad. Now with the 22 grams of protein, this is where, like I said with the sausage McMuffin, maybe don't grab 2 McDoubles. I mean, you could, it wouldn't just completely ruin your whole day, because I know I've done it in the past, but you just have to strategize better later on in the day. Because why a lot of people say, well, I really don't eat that much, but I can't lose weight. Well, it's really easy to eat 3 or 4 McDoubles. And then you got to think about it. If you get a medium fry with it, a large fry, and then let's say you get a Dr. Pepper, well, then you're already looking at maybe pushing 2,000 calories. Then that's going to digest pretty quick because these things aren't going to be really high in fiber, so your body's just going to digest it quick. So then if you're going to eat something in the evening, or maybe you grab something similar in the morning, well, then you're already at 3,000, almost 4,000 calories without even realizing it. So yes, and maybe in your mind you're like, well, I'm not eating that much. And again, like I've been there too, because I used to go to Raising Cane's, get the caniac combo with this large sweet tea and the fries. Didn't realize how much how many calories was in it. But in my mind, I was like, I'm not eating a lot. And I understand, like for you, if you're thinking that, you're like, yes, it's true, you might only be eating 3 meals. That really isn't that much food when you look at it. But at the same time, it's just very calorically dense. And that's what you have to think about. So if you're gonna get a McDouble, big thing that I would suggest is pair protein shake with it or something, or have a protein shake a little later on in the day. Or how I would approach this, if you're just really in a pinch, would be make sure earlier in the day, if you know you're gonna be traveling, make sure that you start your day with something that's really high in protein. So then if you take in more carbs and fats, you're gonna be okay. But this third option, the McDouble, it's a pretty good option. Fourth and final option from McDonald's that you can get that is kind of macro friendly is going to be the Daily Double. So the Daily Double, it's 490 calories, 22 grams of protein. I believe it is 30 grams of carbs and then 31 grams of fat. So overall, not that bad. A little bit higher than obviously the McDouble. So if you're looking at a wiser choice, I'd probably go with the McDouble, but this is still a good option for you if you're in a pinch and you need something fast and convenient. But the thing with this that I would say, so it being 490 calories, I wouldn't pair fries with it or anything like that. I would grab one of them, and then maybe what you could pair with this is grabbing some beef jerky from a gas station or something like that. Or again, grab a Core Power, or if you have a protein powder at home, then do a scoop. These are just these are things that you're not going to lean on all the time, and that's the thing I want to stress. These are just things that you're gonna grab and use when you're on the go. So that's something that I would really suggest is these 4 things. So going back through it, obviously you have the sausage McMuffin that you can grab. You have the chicken strips that you can grab, the 4-piece. That is a phenomenal, probably it's going to be the best option out of all of these. Then you have the McDouble, and then you have the Daily Double that we just talked about. So those 4 things are the best. If you would, drop in the comments below, let me know. Is there a fast food restaurant that you want me to dig into? Look at some things. I'm going to be doing just a series over this where I'll be highlighting Wendy's options you can get, Chick-fil-A, Subway, Taco Bell, just some different things, because I know those are the most common fast food places that are around, and there's probably going to be one pretty close to you that you could actually go to and grab something. So again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you need anything, I'm happy to help you out. But don't forget to come back next week on Sunday for the second part of this whole series of the fast food restaurants that I'm actually doing. But other than that, have a great day. We'll see you next time.